Well, since working with Elite Resource Team, my relationship with CPAs has made a tremendous change. And it's been one more of learning what the CPA practice is all about, what they really need, and finding ways to address those needs in a systematic way, predictable way, thus creating really consistent results. Yes, my experience working with CPAs prior to Elite Resources has been one of hit and miss, more of a random process, taking a stab at coming up with an idea that might work, getting an idea maybe now and then of how a CPA can benefit from my efforts. But there's been a transition now with ERT in that I understand really more fully what the CPA needs. The CPA, I think, really better understands what value I can bring to their practice. And a lot of that comes from just following a model. The last quarter, there's been probably close to $6 million of annuity premium. A lot of open cases for life insurance right now. And I have to say, had I not been using this model, most of that I would never have been successful bringing to fruition. The relationships that the CPAs have with their clients is remarkable. And as questions come up during the process of implementation, they'll often look at the CPA and say, is this the right idea? They never would have asked me that. They probably would have hoped and assumed that maybe my recommendation was sound, but there was never that final okay approval from their trusted advisor before. Now it's ironclad. Right now I'm working with 4 CPA firms, actually representing 4 CPAs. They're small practices, and I expect to be completely busy from this point on. I'm confident I can handle that many accounts, certainly no more. It's just a matter of really developing those 4 relationships to their full potential. Prior to my affiliating with Elite Resources Team, I worked with a couple CPAs on a referral basis. And it wasn't very productive. One of them, I guess you didn't have very many referrals. The other one, it was random. Some of the referrals were rather large. But the relationship with CPAs now is totally different. I'm not looking for a referral now and then. I'm not just dropping in and saying, hey, who do you know that might need my services? Now there's actually a discussion of client development together, and consequently the results are exponentially greater. I'm really excited about the future regarding the 4 CPAs I'm working with. We're very slowly, methodically laying down the foundation, step by step, although there's been some sizable production right from the onset. We've been very careful to make clear to each other that we are building a relationship and a method, a system, and I expect the production to be consistent and all throughout the year, not just now and then a case coming their way or my way. I see really, other than retiring either their practice or myself, I see no termination of the relationships. There's no reason to. In fact, I assume that either I or they will have successors down the line, because I think the model will always be valid. As they make the transition to an advisor proactive practice, as I make my transition to working solely with CPAs and building that relationship with their clients and themselves, there's no reason to terminate that. If an advisor is looking at a CPA program I'd be very, very cautious that it's not just a broker-dealer, insurance company sponsored means of gathering referrals for purposes of increased production. Those programs miss the mark. The importance in working with a CPA is building the relationship with that CPA and giving more solutions to the CPA's clients than just financial products. And most CPA programs that I'm aware of are focusing on a financial product recommendations as opposed to a team-based model that brings in many, many disciplines. And to the extent to which the relationship can bring in the other experts to the model, there's going to be greater success. I would caution any advisor considering Elite Resources team model to not expect results too quickly in terms of production. To take the time, be patient, get to know the accountants that you're working with, and you'll be getting to know yourself even better. It's going to take some work. I would not try to find the easiest CPA to meet and mold them into somebody you think they should be. I think you have to keep meeting new CPAs initially until you find the right ones that are good fits.